All right. Wait for our YouTube channel to pull up. There we go. All right. We are live on YouTube. Good to go. Let everybody else in. All right, how's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
All right, cool.
Well.
All right, cool. All right, tonight is Q&A. It is Wednesday night. I want to thank everybody for joining us. This is Calvin Butler again with the National Dispatchers Network and Assurance USA. And might I add, we're also doing MWR Financial. So tonight is Q&A, questions and answers, and we got some stuff that we need to go over. We're gonna do a little bit of troubleshooting tonight too, but it's mostly gonna be just Q&A. But before we do that, let me go over and straighten some things out, get some things, clarify some things for you all. I got some calls today from some of you all who were going in on your MWR services and trying to submit your credit max and things like that, and it was asking you to pay a fee. Okay, because matter of fact, we're gonna go over that. You don't have to pay a fee, okay? Because it's just that you were looking at it wrong, or you was doing something a little bit extra. But we're gonna go over that, and I'm gonna show y'all how to work that out. Okay, so let me go here and let me start sharing my screen first of all. I'm gonna start sharing my screen, and let me start sharing my computer sound. Let me start sharing my computer sound. All right, and then let's go to our screen here. Let's go over to our dashboard. All right, when you're going to your services, let's make sure I got this, make sure I have this figured out so we can make sure we explain it to everyone. Give me a second, let me let some people in. When you're going to your services on MWR, okay, let's see, here we go to right here. It says my services. All right, when you go to your services on MWR and you're submitting your stuff, now, if you're submitting for the credit max, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's the credit max. Remember access, and then it says get started, credit restoration, credit rebuilding, credit counseling. Okay, now when you get started with that, and you start, if you go here to Credit Smart, now Credit Smart, all right, here is what it is. If you go to Credit Smart is a credit monitoring. Okay, you don't need that. All right, but it's extra if you get it. It's how you track your credit. Now, if you already have Credit Karma, or if you have some type of tracking with your bank, or your credit card company provides you with some type of credit tracking, or if you have mycreditscore.com, you do not need Credit Smart. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? If you clicked on it and you went to Credit Smart and you sign up on Credit Smart, what it's going to do is going to ask you to pay, because that's an extra service. You all see what I mean? That's an extra service that you really don't need to have. Does everybody understand that? Hello?
Yes.
Y'all sure? All right, Damien, because you had this problem. Damien.
Yes, I'm here. I'm following you.
All right. Is this what you did?
Yes.
Yeah, you went to Smart Credit. Okay, you went to Credit Smart, or Smart Credit, as they call it. You don't need this. This is for those people. if you don't have some type of credit monitoring service, okay, if you got Credit Karma, you don't need this, because what you're going to do is, you're going to go down here and you're going to just, you're going to start uploading your stuff. You're going to go to your credit registration. You're not going to go here, because this tells you about Credit Smart, okay? So you're going to go here to your credit restoration, and all that type of stuff, and you're going to submit your stuff. You got your enrollment process, listen to your consultation, complete the enrollment, upload your credit reports. All right. So you're gonna listen to this stuff right here. You're gonna listen to it. The consultation, right? Click the button to listen to your consultation. Got my sign on here. Hold on here. Step 1, enrollment. Step 1, listen to your consultation. How do you get this thing to? I'm trying to.
I couldn't
There
get
we go.
that one to work.
You couldn't get it to work either?
No, it didn't work for me.
Hold on. I'm trying to find out what's going on with this right here. Enrollment. Listen to your consultation. Let's try this and see what happens. Continue. It should have been able to listen to your consultation, but anyway, you got to fill this information out, put all this information in, and then you're going to submit it. Okay, and then you're gonna go to the next one, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna go through the process, and you're gonna submit all your stuff you need to submit. All right, when you get through with that one, you're gonna come back and you're gonna do your credit rebuilding. Okay, it says get started. Come down here, start building or rebuilding your credit now. Okay, your rent center, your revolving credit, your installment, all this stuff you're gonna put in. Right? Click here to get started. Use your rent to build credit. Pay your rent online with Rent Track and all this type of stuff. Now they got a lot of stuff in here that you're not really gonna need, because all you really want to do is submit your stuff and let them go to work on your credit. So, but they got some stuff in here that you can do extra, right? And to help him, to kind of speed the process along, or just do other stuff that's extra. You create your account, right? Once you create your account, you create, then you click join. All right. So then you join that. Then you're gonna go back and then you're gonna do the next one, revolving credit, and then you're gonna do installment credit, right? You're gonna do your revolving credit and you're gonna do your installment credit. And then once you finish all that, you have everything should be in the system. Now remember, you don't need to go and do the Credit Smart. That's just credit monitoring. Okay, that's credit monitoring. Like when you get here, it tells you, if you read it, Money Max, Credit Max. Here we go. If you read it, it says credit restoration strategies. Your credit scores affect almost every area of your finances, of your financial life, including your interest rates, payments, insurance, premiums, and even your ability to obtain certain types of employment. By following the strategies outlined in Credit Max members access area, our Credit Max experts will do everything legally possible. That's what it said. Legally possible. They're not gonna do illegal stuff. If you legitimately owe somebody money, nobody can help you weasel out of owing somebody money if you legitimately owe them money. All right, let's make that clear. Okay, that's where some of the complaints came from. People trying to get them to do stuff that that's illegal. If you owe somebody, you owe somebody, right? You got to pay your debts. But the stuff that's on your credit report, and there's a lot of stuff that can be on your credit report that's there in error. If you have stuff on your credit report because you had medical problems, right? They have a way for you to get those off too. If you can legitimately show that you were suffering some type of medical condition or some type of medical hardship, right? Health problems, medical hardships, where you couldn't make that payment, yes, then you can get that type of stuff removed. But if you legitimately just decided you weren't gonna pay somebody, guess what? You can't weasel out of that. Okay. That's why it says legally possible. Okay, they're gonna do everything legally possible to get as much done on your credit as they can do legally. Okay, shift your interest and premiums, whatever. All right. So when you go here and you click on this right here, all right, and you begin, the first thing it says credit report and scores. Before you start the credit restoration process, click on the Get Started button to obtain a copy of your credit reports and scores through MWR Credit, smartcredit.com. Now, if you use smartcredit.com, you got to pay for that. Not right now, you can get your credit scores you can get your credit report for free through Equifax or through the regular credit bureau. But if you use this, it's going to charge you. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Okay. This is just an expedited way. They're giving you an expedited option if you don't want to take the time to look up Equifax and request it through them and wait for them to send it to you and all that type of stuff. If you just say, hey, I want this done fast, then you go here and you click this and you get it done fast, but you're gonna have to pay for it. Now, does everybody understand that?
Yeah, how much they cost, Mr. Calvin?
Darren, what did it was it like 4? What was it?
I
It was
think
14.
it started at 14.
Yeah,
14.
like-
14.
I think
like
14 and 19.
1995.
Yeah, it starts off with just you getting your credit, but then if you want the monitoring, right? If you want the credit monitoring, then it goes up from there. But you don't need credit monitoring if you have Credit Karma, right?
Right.
Because if you check into your Credit Karma, it tells you what your scores are updated every month, right? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, if you want them to send this to your phone on notification every time your credit score changes, that's an extra service. That's why they're prompting you to pay for that extra service. That's something extra. Okay, that's not part of the inclusive. That's something extra to help you expedite or help you to have more convenience, to doing what you need to do, or to expedite and make the whole process just that more convenient. That's all that is. All right. It goes on to say here, this scores and obtain a copy of your credit reports and scores through through MWRsmartcredit.com. This service gives you all 3 credit bureaus and scores, real-time updates, and credit monitoring with identity theft protection at a steep discount. Y'all see, you got to read that. All right. If you just clicked on it and you didn't read it, you would think, well, this is all included. And you click on it and you go there and say, oh, well, I got to pay for it. Well, because you didn't read it. Because it tells you right here, plain as day. It will provide all of that stuff, which is extra stuff that you really don't need, but I see how somebody would want it. Me personally, I'm probably just going to pay for it and get it because I got so much going on. I want to send to my phone because I ain't got time to be trying to remember, let me go to Credit Karma to see what my scores are doing now. At the same time, I also get what? Identity theft protection, which some places charge just for that by itself, right? Right?
Yes, they do. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, there are places that charge you $30, $40 a month just for identity theft protection. Okay, but this is just a package deal that they're offering you because you are a member of MWR Financial. Okay, so it's a pretty good deal. I mean, I'm gonna opt for it. Okay, because I got so much going on that I need that convenience. Okay, and I don't mind paying for it, especially when it's $19 and something for the for the whole package. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I can do that. Okay, the protection at a steep discount for MWR Financial Edge members, only with the ability to cancel for members only, with the ability to cancel at any time. You can also obtain a free copy of your reports without scores, updates, monitoring, or protection one time per year via annualcreditreport.com. That's another one you can go to, and you can just pay one time a year, but you won't get the score. They'll show you all your credit, and all that type of stuff. Okay, so that's just an extra service. Okay, you don't necessarily need that right there, but that's an extra service. If you don't need this, if you got Credit Karma or mycreditreport.com or mycreditscores.com, or if your bank, like I also get credit monitoring through Wells Fargo Bank. I go to my Wells Fargo app and pull up my credit, as many times as I want to. And how many of you all have Wells Fargo? If you have Wells Fargo banking, you can go to your Wells Fargo app and pull your credit report anytime you want to. They'll show you your scores. Well, I take that back. They won't show you your report. They'll show you your scores. I take that back. Yeah. You can order your report free once a year, but they will show you your scores anytime you want to. So I kind of cross-reference. What I normally do is, because I got Credit Karma and I have Wells Fargo. Now, Credit Karma uses a different algorithm, right, than your regular credit report does. So their scores are a little bit higher than your scores, than your Equifax TransUnion. That's done by I can't think of what the algorithm is called. There are two different algorithms for running your credit reports. One is the one that Credit Karma use, but the one that regular banks and lenders use, that's the main one. That's the one that everybody kind of goes with. That's the industry standard. The one that Credit Karma use is a different type of algorithm, so the scores are going to be slightly higher. Usually, your Credit Karma
FICO
scores.
score. They use FICO.
Yeah. Your regular stuff use FICO scores. Credit Karma use a different type of algorithm. Okay, and it's usually on average about 30 points higher than what your actual scores are through the FICO. Okay, just so y'all know that. So if you're on Credit Karma and it says that your score is like 760, it's actually probably somewhere around close to 720 or 730. Okay, so just be aware of that. But this is just extra stuff. If you need it, then you can get it at a steep discount. Because, like I said, just for identity theft by itself, I know there are companies out there that charge $39, $40, $50, $60 a month just for the identity theft. And this has the identity theft, the credit monitoring, the update on the scores, the whole nine, and it takes us right to your phone. It's real convenient. Just whenever there's a change in your credit, you get a text. Boom. Okay, so that's it's a good deal, but you don't need it. But if you want it, they give you a good deal on it. Okay, and then you come out here and just do all the stuff down here. You don't have to pay for any of this because this is what is included at no extra charge. All right, has everybody got that? I want to make sure everybody understood that.
Got it. All
righty, that's what's up. All right, let me I forgot to start my recording, but we are recording on YouTube, so it's all being recorded anyway. But let me start my record to cloud. All right, so I have a backup here. All right. Tonight is Q&A. Now, before we get started with Q&A, I want to make sure everybody is up to date, on what we're doing with MWR. I can't stress this enough. Y'all share your stuff, man. Start sharing it. You let people know what's going on. I mean, because you gotta share. You gotta share this, and you gotta let people know what's going on because this is great stuff. It really is. It really is. And I'm gonna show y'all what I've been doing. I've just been sharing, and then when people go to my capture page, I send them an invite to the Monday night or Thursday night training, right? I send them an invite to the the training so that I can let the people who know what they're doing pitch it, and present it, and they can come and feel all the excitement and get to see the people who have been doing this for about 8-9 months and see how they progress and how some of them hit the millionaire status already. I mean, that now y'all gotta admit, for a company that's been around for a little over a year, they celebrated their first year anniversary about a month ago, about a couple of months ago. And for people to come in and have been in this thing for 8-9 months and already hit millionaire status, that's pretty impressive, don't you think?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty impressive, because it took me damn near 50 years to become a millionaire. And they doing it, I mean, think about that now. Think about that. I started working at 18, well, at 17, really. All right. But I truly started working, after I got out of college. Got out of college, went in the military, and then after the military, went in law enforcement for a brief stint for about 1.5 years, and then I went into sales. And that's when I consider myself starting on my entrepreneurship. Okay. I was 23 years old, 23, 24 years old. And I didn't become a millionaire. Matter of fact, I got to the point where I was making great money. When I was selling cars, I was doing okay, $60,000, $70,000 a year. Then I went to in the mobile home, the manufactured home industry, and worked in underwriting there, and was making about $70,000, $80,000 a year. Then I went into the mortgage industry, and that's when I really started making money. A couple $100,000, $250,000, $260,000 a year, and then I lost it all. Okay, I lost it all. Okay, this is in my late 40s. Like 42. Lost it all. Right, just lost it all. And about 42, 43, and then at 45, I was homeless. And it took me from 43 until I was 53 to really bounce back. And then when I hit about 52, 53, I started making some real strides and started just gaining exponentially when I started investing into the markets, cutting my taxes, started listening to Mr. Bean, right? I started listening to Mr. Bean, and all of a sudden, everything just started like he just went to warp speed. I don't know if y'all watch Star Trek or anything, but after I started listening to him and started applying the strategies, all of a sudden, I started making gains exponentially. Like I showed y'all with the penny, you start here and every day you double your income. That's just how I felt. I felt like every week my money was doubling every week. Every week I felt like it was just doubling because I was applying those strategies. And to think that these people have come along, they put together the MWR, the financial, and they really hit their stride when they brought in Mr. Bean, when they brought in Mr. Brian Bean to revamp their training and revamp their model. When they brought him in, that's when it just took off. And everybody who was in it just started making serious money, serious gains, with the financial experts, with the credit max and the credit rebuilding and the private reserve banking. I got it now, y'all. See, I didn't forget it tonight. I got it now with the private reserve banking and the land banking. See, when he brought that stuff to the table and added that to their mix, all of a sudden, everybody just started making money because he knew what he was doing. His strategies worked. And it's a testament to his strategies that when he came in, within 9-10 months, people went from just hustling to being millionaires. I mean, think about that. When you're doing $10,000 a day, you're a millionaire, right? Right? Does everybody agree with that?
I would think so. Yes, I would think
I
so.
would say so.
Yeah, when you get to the point, and let's look at this now. That's not all. That's just the business side of it. We're not talking about the side where the experts help them with their private reserve banking and the land banking and all. We're talking that $10,000 a day is just coming just strictly from the business side. So there's money there that don't even that Mr. Bean is not really talking about, because he tells you, like him and Mr. What's the other gentleman says that I got my millionaire date, right? And they're talking about their millionaire date like it's just 3 years away, 5 years away. On top of what they're making on the business side, because they're financial strategists, they're experts, have mapped out for them, and they're able to map it out. And what they're doing is, okay, now this is your millionaire date. This is the date that you will have $1 million in the bank. We're not talking about being worth $1 million, because a lot of them are worth $1 million right now. So technically, they are millionaires. Like me, I am technically a millionaire because I'm worth that much. I have assets. My net worth is that much. Now, that doesn't mean that I have $1 million in the bank, because I don't. But I bet you Mr. Bean does. I bet you a lot of the people who have been with MWR who have hit their millionaire status, I bet they do. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between being worth $1 million and having $1 million, right? Right? Technically, they both classify you as a millionaire. But that doesn't mean that you can just go out and draw $1 million out of your account like that. Now, if I had to, to liquidate some stuff, I could come up with $1 million. If I had just liquidated a good portion of everything I have, interest in property, sell that, interest, my home, investments accounts, businesses, and all that type of stuff. If I was to liquidate everything, yes, I could come up with $1 million. But what I am looking for is my millionaire date for when I got $1 million in the bank. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that millionaire date. So to see what they've done in the short time that they've done it is a testament to the power of the knowledge that they're spreading. Because as I said before, the only thing that separates the wealthy from the poor is knowledge. That's it. And you all can see that now, because with the knowledge that we've shared with you all in the last couple of weeks, the knowledge that we shared with you all, every last one of y'all can see yourself becoming a millionaire in a very short time. Can you not?
I can see myself, yes.
Of course you can. I mean, with these type of strategies and with the help of the financial experts, I mean, it's like someone just turned the light on. Boom! All of a sudden, why? I get it. I get it. My money is tied to the market growth. I get it now. I understand why so many people become wealthy in the stock market, in the markets. Now I get it. Before, I couldn't connect that dot. I will see the stock market and I see 3% gains a day, 6%, 10%, 20%, 1%. Then I see some drops, 12% drop, 2% drop, 6% drop, 16% drop, 20, 30, 40% drop when people start getting nervous and this and that, because they've got their money tied up in the actual stocks themselves. But with that private reserve banking, your money is tied to the market gains. And before, you can only get a private reserve, account if you had a minimum of $50,000. But now, through MWR, good old regular people like us can get a private reserve account. That makes a big difference, now doesn't it? Because $50,000 is not that easy to come by, right?
That's right.
Exactly. But 2,000, 2,500, 5,000, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000. Yeah, we can. All of us can do something like that. We can all do something like that. Okay, so this and that's the game changer. This is a game changer. So what I need y'all to start doing, I need y'all to start sharing, because I've been surfing. Now I can't participate on Facebook, but I can look at Facebook, and I've been surfing Facebook, and I haven't seen any of you all posting anything yet. Maybe I'm just not digging all into your pages, but I've been on Facebook, and I know normally when I'm on Facebook and you all share stuff, it pops up in my timeline. I haven't been seeing that lately. I haven't seen anything about MWR that showed up on Facebook. Now I can't post anything on Facebook right now, so that's the reason why I'm not posting on Facebook. But you can bet I'm posting on Twitter. As you all can see, it's been all MWR, right? Right? It's been all it. That's all I've been posting every single day since this came across my desk. Right? You can bet I'm posting on LinkedIn. If you go to LinkedIn, you'll see my posts. Some of you have liked some of my posts on LinkedIn, right? I've seen some of you like some of my posts on LinkedIn. But you definitely see me on LinkedIn. I'm going ham on this, on LinkedIn. I mean, really. You go to my page on LinkedIn, and that's all I've been posting here lately. See all my activity. As y'all can see here, MWR. MWR. Do you know your millionaire date? Do you have a millionaire date? Thousands are making wealth real and learning the date they will become millionaires. Starting with an instant pay raise. Find out how you could be next. Shit. I mean, come on. I mean, start sharing this stuff. Come up with little innovative, shares and posts to share this stuff. Hello, my name is Calvin Butler. And yes, I went from homeless to self-made millionaire utilizing the same wealth building strategies your personal team of MWR financial experts will use to make wealth real for you. Today, as an independent wealth building strategist, I'm helping others like you to build generational wealth via MWR Financial. Got the little link there that takes them where? To my capture page. That's why when you look at my capture site, I've got a lot of names in it, people who have went to my capture, because I'm sharing this stuff. I'm sharing it. And that's what you all have got to do. You all got to start sharing, okay? Because, if you're sharing, people will see it, they will like it, and they will go to your capture page just to see what it's about. Because you start saying stuff like, do you know your millionaire date? That's kind of intriguing, right? Right? Because you don't hear that very often. Do you? Right?
No, at all.
Yeah. Y'all can borrow that. I don't mind. Y'all can borrow that. Share it. Do you know your millionaire date? Do you even have a millionaire date? Right? So, start sharing stuff and get people doing stuff like that. Look, I even went out and bought me a what do you call these things? What do you call these things? The little arm where you put your phone on and start, y'all know what I'm talking about? The little selfie pole, the selfie stick, whatever it is. Yeah. I done went out and bought me a selfie stick because I'm finna go ballistic. I'm going ballistic. I went and got this today. All right. I'm going ballistic. I got this. I got my headset to Bluetooth right to my phone. So I ain't got to hold my phone up. I just put my phone on there and just start, I'm gonna be, coming up with all types of little, selfie videos now. And it's all gonna be part of MWR. Okay? and I want you all to start doing the same thing because I can share this with you. MWR did share this with us, and I can share this with you. This was shared with us in the Millionaires Club meeting. They're gonna start a campaign. It's called the MWR Selfie Campaign. The MWR, the selfie. Real people sharing their real lives and talking about what MWR has done for them. And that's gonna kick off in the second week of January. So that's why we want everybody to be at AR status by that time. Because when you're at that status, you all are earning some serious money, right? Right? When you're at that status, everybody is getting their $500 per month. $500 per month car bonus. You're at 2, 3, 4, probably $500 per day, right? So that's why we're pushing, trying to get everybody to the AR status, because we want everybody to be a part of that campaign. And you out there with your selfie sticks and you just sharing your selfies, with whatever, MWR is doing for you. Talking about your private reserve bank account and how that's grown, how you borrowed money from yourself. If you borrowed money because I'm gonna show them how I'm building my my man cave, because I'm gonna put money in my private reserve account, and then I'm gonna borrow money from myself because I was gonna pay for it, with my own money anyway. But this way, I get to pay for it and not lose money, right? Matter of fact, I get to borrow money from myself and make money on the interest. Well, I tell you, boy, the wealthy can come up with ways to make money, right? Y'all gotta admit, that's a pretty neat trick, right? And wealthy people have been doing that for decades, for generations. Stuff that we didn't know about. But there it is again, that knowledge. The knowledge. And the knowledge that we have gained in the last 2 weeks has put us all in the reality mindset that we will become millionaires very shortly. And that's not a dream. That's not a hope. Okay? That's a forecast. A forecast is different from a dream, right? A forecast is something you know is going to happen. You just waiting to get there. It's already laid out. It's already mapped out. It's already in the plans, already in the works. So let's all get ready to start becoming a part of that, MWR selfie campaign. Okay, because they're gonna do a whole bunch of branding videos with all of us just doing our selfies. We're at our homes. We're shooting. Whatever. Talking about MWR, what it's done for us, how we're able to not have to worry about going into work and worrying about where money's gonna come from. I mean, you all can kind of picture that right now, right? Right?
Yep.
Exactly. So let's get to work on this stuff. Start sharing. Letting the world know about MWR and what you have to offer. And all I've been doing is this. This is what I've been doing. I'm giving y'all some pointers here, but this is what I've been doing. I've been sharing this stuff, and all I've been doing is sending people right back to what? My capture page. Because when they go to my capture page and it pops up in my email, and let me show y'all here. When it pops up in my email, this is what I send them. When it pops up in my email on my phone that they went to my capture page, right here. See, there it is right there. Oh, Cody Monroe done went and And then, so what I do is when they, when they show up here in my, when I get my MWR notification, it's giving me the name, the phone number, and their email address, right? So then I go over here and I put together this little tidbit right here, and I send them this. Y'all see this right here? I basically just send them this. Let me move this down. I was sending them this. It says, here's a pay raise, compliments of MWR Financial. Now they've already gone and watched the video on the capture page, right? So they know what I'm talking about. They've now been introduced to MWR. They watched that 22-minute video on the capture page, right? So now I'm sending them this. I send them this little thing right here, right? And then I am inviting them. Basically, I'm sending them to the instant pay raise page where I say to them, here's a pay raise compliments of MWR Financial. And I put the link in there too, so when they click on it, it'll take them over to that page also too. See right there, the instant pay raise page, where they can, give themselves, they can see how much money they raised their income, what they saving on the taxes. Then I come out here and I say, as an MWR Financial Director, I can show you how much of an instant pay raise you may be able to qualify for prior to you ever getting started. In other words, I can prove it first. The instant pay raise estimator will calculate how much you may save on your annual taxes by owning an MWR Financial home-based business. Visit Instant Pay Raise Estimator. They click on that, where it takes them to. Right back here again to my Instant Pay Raise page, right? And they come down here and says, the Power Builders team is inviting you to a financial solutions webinar designed to expose, educate, and empower individuals seeking real solutions to the unprecedented financial challenges we face today. Join the income shifting conversation on Zoom. We will be discussing daily pay, credit, and finance tips like land banking, Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Log in 5 minutes early for any technical delays. Join Zoom meeting, and they have the link right there for them to click and join the Zoom meeting on Monday. Now, I think they have one on Wednesday nights too, so I'm gonna start inviting people to all of them. The Monday night one, the Wednesday night one. I think they have one every night. They have one Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and then they're gonna have one with us on Thursday night. Okay, that's one that's specifically for us. But you can send people to any one of them because at all of them they're gonna tell them to get back with the person, right, who invited you, right? Right?
Right.
And then all you've got to do, and if you're attending that too, they're gonna see you, and you can announce yourself. I'm such and such. Oh yeah, that's the guy that's the young lady that invited me. That's the guy that invited me. Okay, that's what I need to get with. And plus, you are already connected with them because you got their information. You've been sending them stuff by email already. You can actually just call them up if you want to, right? After you send them all this stuff, then what I normally do after I sent them these two things, I didn't call them up. I call them and say, hey, how you doing? This is Calvin Butler with MWR. How did you enjoy the presentations? Oh man, this is some eye-opening stuff. I have had anybody say, oh, I hated it. Oh, I didn't like it. I don't think it's for me. Everybody that I talked to, they all said, look, this is an eye-opener. This is something I had no idea about. I didn't know. Wow, this is incredible. Is this for real? Those are the responses that I'm getting. But I don't call them up right away when they first go there. I started introducing them to more and more of it. It's kind of like you put the little crumbs out and you bait them, right? You're feeding them more and more. And then you make the phone call, you finally introduce yourself, and they're excited to hear from you. And then you make sure they understand. Now, don't forget, on Monday night, this coming Monday, I want you to log in to the conference call because there's going to be some people there from upper management of MWR, and they're going to be sharing with you the entire program and show you how everything works and how they can take you from where you are right now and give you your millionaire date. Can I count on you to be there on Monday night? Yeah. Can I count on you to be there on Wednesday night? Yeah. Can I count on you to be there on Thursday night? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to give you a call about 20 minutes before it starts to make sure, we're on the same page. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. That's it, man. I mean, now, am I doing any selling in all of that?
Not really.
No.
Just following
Exactly.
up.
Exactly. I'm just following. I'm just exposing. I'm just exposing them to it and then inviting them. Expose, invite. Expose, invite. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Anybody can do that. Especially with these tools and resources that they have, these branding materials. And look, everything that they give us access to is top notch. Y'all got to admit. Everything that we've seen so far, everything that they've given us, the 3 websites, everything that we have, it is top-notch stuff. Right? Even the strategies themselves, the private reserve banking, the land banking. Come on, ooh, that's Bill Gates type of stuff, right?
Yeah, it's very professional.
Yeah. It's extremely professional. And then when you attend the meetings, they get to feel the excitement. They get to see people who've been doing it. And in their mind, they're saying to themselves, hold up, y'all been doing this for 8-9 months and you're already clocking $5,000 a day guaranteed, $3,000 a day guaranteed with a $1,000 car bonus every month, a $500 car bonus every month. Even the people that's been doing it now for a couple of months, they're at $1,000 a day or $500 a day. I mean, hell, Mr. Agar showed y'all he was at $98 a day. He just started, a day ago, right? He ain't even done anything. We just, got him in and just started adding
I'm
people
over
in.
$200 now.
Did y'all hear that? Now who just
How
spoke?
much?
Right there. I'll tell you in a minute. I just got an email today. It's like $221 or something like that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So y'all see how this thing just kind of mushrooms? It just mushrooms. And as we're and that's just for me stacking people. That's just for me doing what I promised y'all that I would do. Now imagine what happens if he starts stacking. He starts bringing in people too. And stacking it. You see how you go from to boom? I mean, we're not making this stuff up. I can assure you, Victor not making it up. I mean,
I made more money in 2 days than I did when I first started the dispatching.
exactly. Because our goal is to find stuff that works for us. And that's the whole purpose of our network. I know when y'all joined this National Dispatchers Network thing, the RBBS transport, logistics learning, y'all thought, well, it's just this little learning thing with the dispatchers. But look, I had so much more in mind. I I purposely set this up to where I would under promise and over deliver. Because I wanted you all to be happy with what you had, but I wanted to give you so much more than you expected. And that's all I do every day. I'm not even just resting on this because I'm still looking for other stuff that we can add to our platform that will help you all even more. Because that's just my nature. My nature is continually research and look for stuff. I'm almost done with the contract with ORDP. I had to do I had to redo the contract. It's like a 6-page contract. So I got to go through it every word by word, line by line, and rewrite the contract with the counter offer that we're putting on together, and it has to be in legal jargon, when you're doing those types of agreements. So I've got to make sure I got the right, wording and the legal jargon and all that type of. So that's why it's taking me, quite a while to do it. At the same time, I'm trying to promote MWR and get people in, and and bring people in so we can stack your downlines so that we can start getting everybody paid like Victor is getting paid right now. And I'm pretty sure he's not the only one. I'm pretty sure Miss Pompey, she started getting her pay. Mr. Baldwin, he started getting his. Even Miss Underwood, Miss Tiandra Rothenbottom. A lot of you all are probably starting to see your commissions, your daily stuff starting to happen. Okay, but the more we add people in, the more everybody will start seeing it, and it will just start mushrooming. But you got to help yourself too. Okay, you got to share this stuff. You got to share. This is the most important thing that we have right now. This is the one thing right now that will bring you. This one thing right now will propel each and every last one of you all of us, to millionaire status in less than a year. In less than a year. And you know what the sad part about it is? The wealthy have been doing this for years because they knew and we didn't know. And now we know. And now your future seems like it's just a whole different future now. Your daily existence has all changed now because now you know your light has been turned on. You've been given access behind the curtain. Before you would look at the news and see, well, the day on Wall Street, capital gains did this, and the day's market went up to 3% and 4%. Investors were extremely happy. This is that. Yeah, they're happy because their money is tied to the market gain. and for the life of me, I just couldn't figure out how people were making so much money in the stock market. Now, I know with me investing in Robinhood and just regular stocks and that, I was making gains too, but not like this. Not like what people were reporting on. Somebody get into the stock market and then a year later, they're a millionaire. 5-6 years later, they're a billionaire. I'm like, how that? I mean, I'm missing something. I'm seeing these 2% gains daily and 3 and 4 and 12 and 13. Sometimes it jumps up to 20 and 30%, but then it drops, 10, 15, 20, 30% drop. It bottoms out. How are all these people making so much money in the markets? I'm missing something. And that's what I was missing. Something that before, you probably couldn't take part in because you had to have $50,000 just to be a part of that club. No longer the case now. All right. But that's a tip for you all. Start exposing and then invite. Expose, invite. Expose, invite. That's how you're going to build your downline. That's how you're going to get people to come in and get the membership. Because you get a lot of people who are going to come in and just get the membership by exposing and inviting. Okay? So I'm starting to revamp all my social media pages. I'm revamping my LinkedIn page, turning it to just about all MWR. I'm actually adding another career to my profile. Another position onto my profile. Executive director. I'm sorry. Executive I made up a position. What am I calling it? Hold on. It'll get me in a second. But it's a real position, but I did make it up. Okay.
All right, share with us.
It's executive wealth building strategies.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's it. I mean, you can. Yeah. It sounds woo, whoa, right? Or you can make yourself, director, executive director of wealth management strategies with MWR Financial. That's not a lie, because it tells you what your rank is, right?
And you're self-employed, so.
Yeah, and you're self-employed, so you can call yourself whatever you want to call it. Right? Right? Look.
Right.
Look. The position sounds extravagant, but the money is good too, though. Right? Now the money matches the position, though. So you're not lying, right? You're self-employed. You're an independent, no contractor with them, so you can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. So I'm calling myself executive director of wealth building. I'm an executive. I'm a wealth building strategist. That's what I am. So that's what I am. I am now a wealth building strategist. So and you can call yourself wealth management strategist, or director of wealth management strategies, or I mean, come on. You all are smart people, you can come up with some positions that you want to make yourself. But look, this is all great stuff. All right, let's go ahead and have our Q&A, questions and answers. That's what tonight is. Tonight is all Q&A. Nothing's off the table. You can ask anything, and we'll do our best to try and get the answers for you. So what the questions we have tonight?
Hey, Calvin.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about the TAF's affiliate? The links for that program.
The tax.
Yeah, like for TAFs.
TAFs.
TAFs. Yeah.
TAFs. Yes.
Right.
Yes, we have. One moment. Let me pull that up for you. Where are we at here? We've got some stuff in from TAFs.
Great.
I think it's on here. All right. Here's what we got on TAFs so far. We got quite a few stuff in on TAFs, as a matter of fact. I was on Thursday and Friday is when I'm going to be doing the updates on the websites.
Okay.
My old buddy from Figures Wireless, he's sending me some stuff. MWR. Texas. I think I'm in the right email. I got a lot of MWR stuff. People been going to the MWR site. I'm getting a lot of stuff from Team Joe Biden. Where's all this tab stuff? I know it's down here somewhere. We got quite a bit of. I might be in the wrong email. Hold on here. Hold on. Patricia. Nope, that's MWR. Zoom, Texas Blue. I might be in the wrong email.
Right.
Let me make sure I'm in the right email. Give me a second.
No problem. Thank you.
Hold up. Let's do this. TAFS. I think I'm in the wrong email. All right. Y'all give me a minute. Let me get out of this email. Let me get into the other one. Let's get into info@nocheaprate.com. Freight Blaster. We getting a lot of stuff from Freight Blaster. MW, got a bunch of MWR stuff over here. Oh yeah, we're getting some loads in, y'all. As y'all can see here, we're gonna have some loads that we're gonna be sharing with everyone. Here pretty soon. As from ZAD Logistics, we've started getting loads in. This one right here is how many miles this is? Miles, 188 miles, $800. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one. Same thing, 188 miles, 800. I think that's a dedicated run too. So anybody that wants that, let me know. Yeah. DGR, Darren. Where's my tab stuff? Might be in the wrong. I think I'm still in the wrong. I'm still in the wrong email. All right, that's the wrong email. Let me go to my other email.
Mm.
So Calvin.Butler. I know I got some stuff from TAS. I got quite a bit of stuff from TAS. I was looking
Right.
over it this morning, as a matter of
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah, no problem, Calvin. This is long, you
All
know.
right, here we go. All
Oh,
right,
got it.
there's
Okay.
something here from from TAS Fuel Card. TAS Fuel Finder is a game changer. So we got that. I'm going to be adding this stuff to the back office. This is the app, the Fuel Finder app that we talked
Right.
about. So we got that. Hold up, we got some other stuff right here. TAS Truck Smart Form TA and Petrol. Ooh, they got TA and Petrol. I like that. If y'all don't know about the TAs and Petros, they probably got the best truck stop, in the industry. I mean, a lot of the TAs and Petros have like just about 70% of them have gyms in them. They're fitness centers. Okay, about 30 to 40% of them have a movie theater in their truck stops. I'm not talking about a room with a TV. I'm talking about an actual theater when you go in, it's dark, it's got the big screen, you got this theater seating and, whole 9 yards. They got shops and all types of stuff in there. So we just got this from them, which is the TAS announcement that they'll probably redeem your points now on Truck Smart, which is the app that we talked about. I'm going to be sharing this stuff, on our website, and some more stuff we got here. Stuff from Brian Shannon. That's the guy from ORDP. I'm finishing up that.
Right.
I got to finish up that. Hold on. We got quite a bit of other stuff here from TAS.
Mhm.
I don't think I've heard anything on the individual links yet, because that's
Right.
gonna take a while. Don't
Oh,
expect
okay.
that anytime soon, because they've got to do that with their tech department, and
Right.
for them to develop links for everybody, that's a massive
Yeah, that's
undertaking.
going to take some time. Yeah.
But
All
they
right.
are working on it. TAF alerts. Here's another one. The client portal is back to full speed. Yeah. All right. They was having some technical problems. Yeah, because I got a thing from them saying that their whole system had went down, and they was having some problems with it. But now they got it back up. And this is the alert they gave me and said that the client portal is back to full speed, and the TAS mobile app is now working as of 11:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Any further developments happen, we will keep you updated. We apologize for
Okay.
these things.
All right.
So they were dealing with some technical problems, and got some more stuff here. Some more stuff from them. Wait a minute here. Here, let me do this. Let's do this. TAS. It's all the stuff we got from TAS. All this month to 10. Here in the last couple of months, we got a bunch of stuff from TAS. So this is all the stuff we got from TAS. Their pro dispatch is up and running now. So if you have some overlapping dispatching stuff, I think they will work out a plan to where they share whatever their percentage is on this on this pro dispatch. Rely on the experts for great freight rates. Now, here's how I see us using the pro dispatch. We have a DOT NMC number, right? Right?
Yes.
Now I want y'all to follow me. Instead of turning your people over to tasks, right? Because we have a DOT and MC number, why don't we just use our DOT and MC number to go and get the loads that they have, and then we dispatch them out to our people? Do y'all understand what I just said?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I was trying to follow what you said or what you meant, really.
All right. TAS has what's called Pro Dispatch,
Mhm.
right? It's a division of TAS. Rely on the experts for great freight rates. On average, newer carriers earn 22% less per invoice than experienced carriers. Our veteran dispatchers can negotiate higher rates per mile. So instead of just turning our clientele over to TAS, right? Y'all following me? Since we have a DOT and MC number, we are a carrier. We have our own carrier authority. Why don't we just go to TAS, get the loads, and then we just dispatch them out to our carriers? Y'all got it?
Okay, got it.
Okay. It's creative thinking. It's not devil broker because we're not brokers. Okay, so that's the advantage of being a dispatch firm. All right. The TAS advantage: competitive dispatching rates, better freight rates. All pro dispatch clients get access to a fuel card with massive discounts. Now that's a great deal right there, because we can get all our people to the same fuel card. I've got the fuel cards. I've got the actual fuel card here. So whenever we get a carrier, matter of fact, I've got to send this out to I think we got somebody who was doing the flat fee dispatcher, and I need to send them their fuel card. So I've got the fuel cards and the PIN numbers here that came in the mail, so we can start dispensing those out too. Experienced and dedicated personal dispatchers have a true partner, invoicing included, true route planning, no minimum usage, no term commitments, specialized in dry van, reefer, flatbed, hot shot, and power only. Options available to get paid fast. All right, so let's start using that. I'll have some stuff in the back office to where it will reflect all this stuff. I'm gonna put this app back there too, the Fuel Finder app. We're gonna put that back there. This is the app that we're gonna be giving out to our, the carriers. Once you get it, you sign up
Can
for
you
it.
share the MC and DOT number
And say that again now.
for MC and DOT number?
What about it? Our MC and DOT number?
Yes, what is it?
Hello?
Yeah, what is it?
Darren, what's our DOT and MC number? You have to ask the people who are over our trucking division. I've got it somewhere, but they deal with it more than I do. But I'll put that in the back office too, so that way everybody will be able to have it. I have it on our Facebook page. If you go to the Assurance USA Facebook page, it's there. It's there in the info section on Assurance USA. On the Facebook page, it's there. I can probably find it right now. Hold on. I've got 3 days and 15 hours before I can get back on Facebook, y'all. Okay, before I can start, sharing stuff again on Facebook. 3 days and 15 hours. So time is near. Assurance USA. All right. If you go here to our Facebook page, A lot of this stuff you all can find, you know, if you just kind of do a little digging. It's right here on our Facebook page. If you go to I think it's in the About Us. Hold on here. I think it's in the About Us. Edit. Okay, industry operator. Nope, it's not there. It's somewhere on here. Hold on here. I know it's somewhere on here. It's either our services. Nope, it's in our home page. Not in our reviews. I've got our DOT number and all that stuff on here somewhere. It's probably on the announcement that we made. Corporation updated the website. Updated the website. Like the dispatching subscription. Industry, 1 moment. There's a few card stuff. Industry Powerhouse, our services. No, it's not that one. We partner with Taz, it's not that one. Third party logistics firm. It's not that one. Operators, 1% is not that one. Introducing, is not that one. Not that one. I think it's this one. There it is right there. All right, y'all see this right here? If you go to our Facebook page, it's on this one right here, Assurance USA Corporation in Tallahassee. The one that says introducing RBBS Assurance USA Trucking. And there's our MC number and DOT number right here. I'm gonna share this to you. Now, I'm not a big fan of sharing MC numbers and DOT numbers. We had a bad experience with that back when we were a brokerage firm. And somebody else on here who has talked, Mr. Acard, your guys had a bad experience with that too, right?
Yes, yes. Still going through the lawyers and stuff about it.
Exactly. I have never been a fan of the MC numbers and DOT numbers being public because to me, that's just like a social security number. That's like somebody's got your social security number, your date of birth, and your, and all your information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's why I've never been a real big fan of sharing, of making that stuff public. I've even wrote a post and I even sent a complaint to back when we were brokers. I actually sent a formal complaint to the Federal Motor Carrier Association that making MC numbers and DOT numbers is detrimental to carriers and brokers, because all someone's got to do, if someone has your MC and DOT number, now I'm showing you just how easy it is for them to steal your identity and to steal your MC. If they got your MC and DOT number, they can look up your address, all the information right? They just put it in SaferWeb and it pulls up everything about you. It pulls up your insurance. It pulls up all your, your policy numbers. It pulls up everything, right? Right?
Yes.
Has has the number of trucks you own. They can pull up who the owner's name is. Everything
How many accidents you were in.
How many accidents? Everything. All they've got to do with that information is go to somewhere like, Central Dispatch or some other site, whatever, and then create a profile as if they were you. But they change the email address and the phone number. So when people are contacting them, they are answering the phone as if they are your company. Y'all see how easy that is?
To create a fake email address also.
Exactly. Well, no,
Oh, wow.
it's a real email address. It's just not your email address.
So they just stole your identity, basically.
Basically, exactly. That's the
Wow.
equivalent of identity theft. And that's what happened to us as brokers. Our second year as a broker, we were doing great. As a brokerage firm. And a lot of y'all probably remember that. We had like 70, we had a pretty big brokerage firm for our first 2-year brokerage firm. We had got up to 72 freight broker the agents within our company. We was rocking. We was doing about $600,000, moving $600,000 worth of freight every single week. We was rocking. And then lo and behold, we got a letter and an email from the Federal Bond Service saying that a claim had been filed against our authority for non-payment to a carrier. I said, huh? So we're searching our records and everything, our books. I mean, we going through all our records and stuff, and we can't find that carrier. So that carrier's not even, onboarded with us. So we kept digging, found out it was an auto transport. It was an auto hauler. So at that time, we wasn't even doing auto hauling. We were just doing dry van, reefer, flatbed, and some hot shots. We were not doing any auto hauling. And we got in contact with the carrier. He said, yeah, I ran a couple of loads for y'all. I ran some shipments for y'all for a dealership, and I never got paid. Huh? Sir,
What?
we don't know who you are. We don't do auto hauling. Well, I ran several loads for y'all in the past, and y'all paid me. I said, huh?
Ooh.
I say, so where these loads coming from? He said, Central Dispatch. So we went on Central Dispatch, and sure enough, we had a profile on Central Dispatch. Now, looking through Central Dispatch, we look at the profile. So how the hell we get the account with Central Dispatch? So we're going to the Central Dispatch account, and we look down there, and we see the email address is to a Gmail account. not even us. So we don't have, because all of our emails were domain. We had our own domain at RBBStransport.com. You see what I'm saying? So that wasn't even our, because we didn't use Gmails and Outlooks and Hotmails, and we had our own domains. We had our own toll-free number. The number was a cell phone number. So basically, someone took our information as if there was us, but the phone number and the email address. So when carriers called or when the shippers called, they were getting them and not us, and they were just masquerading it as us. And they had ran $375,000 worth of loads with our MC and DOT number. And the only way they got caught is the guy that they didn't call. They were paying everybody on time, but this particular guy had changed. He had moved out of state to a different. He moved his business to a different state, and so when they actually sent the money, but it went to the wrong address. So the guy never got his money. So if it wasn't for that, we would have never known.
Oh, wow.
And that's how we found out. And we had to go through all. We went through hell. We had to write letters to the people. We had to get this. We had to file a criminal report with the state that she was in, was out of Chicago. Some girl out of Chicago, and we had to file criminal charges. And she got prosecuted. She got 5 years and a $50,000 fine.
Well, my guy found out because we were signing him up with one of the brokers, and when they check his information, there's a contact number that apparently was under his file and under whoever was doing the mix-up, right?
Yep.
So they had to send him what you call a LOA letter.
Yep.
him to confirm that he had no knowledge of this company and
Exactly.
a whole bit.
And you have to get that notarized.
Yeah, he's going to his lawyer and everything.
Yeah, you got to get a notarized letter. You got to hire attorneys. Now it was good at that time because the law firm that had put up the $266,000 for to start our brokerage firm, they were lawyers. So we had a law firm, right? But it was just crazy. But the stuff we had to go through just to clear that up, because until we got it cleared up, that went against our DOT and MC number. That complaint went against our DOT and MC number. Well, all the shippers saw it, and, whole 9 yards. So you see what I'm saying? So that sharing, that sharing of MC numbers, of making that stuff being public, I am not a big fan of that at all. Not at all. I filed all kind of complaints and letters of grievance and everything. We had to go through. I mean, we went through hell. I mean, it hurt our business. We lost like 6 of our main shippers because of that. Lost 6 of our main shippers because of that.
Damn.
Okay,
This is getting back like 2016, somewhere to 18.
that was back in 2017. 2000, and we started our brokerage firm back in 2016, and that first 2 years we were rocking. Well, late 2015, 2016, we were rocking. I mean, we came out the gate, bam. I mean, just because we had money. We had a law firm and a sports management firm. Each of them put up $266,000. So we had well over $500,000. That so we could prepay for for 20% of our freight, the whole 9 yards. We were rocking, and then that happened, and business kind of came to almost like to a standstill while we had to straighten. And it took us about 9 months just to straighten that out. And after that, I made the decision to switch from a brokerage firm to a dispatch firm. That's why we switched to a dispatch firm, because of less liability. Okay, but that's just a word to the wise. That the MC numbers and DOT numbers. I mean, it's public information, but it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be, because it opens you up to fraud and identity theft. And I mean, what if a carrier who was running under that false what's called it had got into a fatal accident? Think about that for a moment.
Wow.
And then if it turned out to be negligence, I mean, that's when they go after the owner of the company and try to get them prison time, right? Our company would have been sued. They'd have probably tried to come after me personally. The trucking company I don't know, that making an MC number and DOT number public, I am not a big fan of that. Okay. I mean, we don't have any control of it, because that's the Federal Motor Carrier Association, Safety Association. That's their, they make them public. I think what I had suggested is that you give carriers and brokers the option of having their DOT and MC number made private. Even if we had to pay for it, I would have paid for it. Now, I would have paid an extra month, an extra yearly fee to keep our DOT and MC number private. Have some type of, I even suggested some type of, like a code or a masking number, where it's not really your number, but only DOT officials can match it to your number. You know what I mean? So you don't have to reveal
Like
your
a virtual
real
number.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't have to reveal your real DOT or MC number. You just have like an operating number. but I'm not a big fan of that, making that stuff public. I mean, I had a real bad experience with that. And Mr. Agard guy, we were just talking about that just earlier this week, where he had that problem too. But there it is. You all have it. But I'm not a big fan of making that stuff public. Okay. All right. So that's just my stance on that, and y'all know why. All right. All right. Any more questions? Questions, Q&A.
Yeah, I have a question concerning one of the products. It's the Assurance USA Authority Consulting. Is that done through TAFs? Is that something?
Yeah, that's done through TAFs.
Okay, so basically we just connect them with a rep over there.
Yeah,
Take
you
it
just
from there.
basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna share the back office one. Hold up here, show y'all here. You're gonna go through the Assurance USA back office. Give me a second. You're gonna go to your industrypartner.com. Yourindustrypartner.com. Oh, hold on here. I put in the wrong thing. Why? My O's don't work. I have to pull up my virtual, what's called it. All right, there we go. Yourindustrypartner.com. All right, there it is. All right. In your back office, when you go to your back office, come on, catch up. There we go. When you go to your back office, you're going to be submitting that through here. You're going to submit that through here, through the task portal. And you're going to do it through this one. This is the one you're going to do it through. You're going to pull up this portal right here, and you're going to fill it out. So when someone calls up and says, hey, I want to look at getting my own authority, you're going to fill this out. You're going to put in their first name, their last name, their email address, their phone number. You're going to put their MC or DOT number there. And in the comments, you're going to let them know what it is they want and who you are.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. And then you just hit the drop down right there. You can click one of these, but that's not really what they're asking about. That's why you're going to put it in the comments, and you're going to let them know who you are. They already know it's coming from Assurance USA, because this is our, this is our dedicated thing here.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but here you put your information in there, so they'll know who to let. So they'll know when we get our commission on that, they'll let us know which one of you are, which member specialist referred that in.
Right.
So you get your commission. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Great question. Other questions? Q&A. Questions? It can be on anything tonight. I mean, it can be on dispatching. It can be on, Assurance USA. It can be on TAS. It can be on MWR. This is Q&A.
Hey, Calvin.
Yeah.
I know you said last night you were putting a lot of things on the back burner for right now, but I remember a few months ago you talked about the luxury cars for $59.95, $59.99.
Yeah, I've got to get with that's something that Darren and Mr. Khalid Hodge, we were all kind of working on, but we all had some stuff that kind of came up that we had to kind of put our focus on. But that's something that we still have on our. It's in our radar. It's in our repertoire, and I think in us getting involved with with the matter of fact, I need to reach out to Mr. Khalid to get him involved with MWR. With us getting involved with MWR, that's going to create a lot of the funding that we're going to need to make that happen, the way we need to make it happen. Will you agree, Darren? Darren? I don't know if he's still on here or not.
Hey,
But
yeah, hey Kevin, I stepped away for a second. I didn't hear what the question.
he was talking about the luxury automotive stuff that we had going on.
Mhm.
And I was saying that, you know, because we all had some stuff that had to that took our focus. It's still something that we have on the back burner, but something that we're eventually going to kind of put more into. But by us being involved with MWR, and I need to get Mr. Khalid involved with MWR too, because that's going to create a lot of the funding that we're going to need to make that happen.
Yes. Yeah, it's still there. It's just that all these new stuff is way more important than car stuff, right?
That is, matter of fact, I can pull it up for you. It's on Facebook. Because I've got to build a website for it, and you know, it's kind of like, y'all heard of that? What's that thing? The Carvana or whatever it is.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
All right,
Yeah.
it's like it's like a variation of that, but we only deal with affordable luxury cars. All of them are going to be under $6,000. What is it? Let's see. I think it's luxury cars for less or something like that.
Yeah. Jacksonville cars.
Less than $6,000 luxury automotive. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the name of their Facebook page. And here it is right here. Hold on, what is all this? There we go. As y'all can see, there it is right there. But this is our concept. All luxury cars, and you'll be able to do a virtual test drive. Like when you come to the site, you'll be able to click on the car and pull it up, and then you'll be able to click on the video where we do a virtual walk around with someone with the camera is going inside the car, showing you all the ins and out of it, showing you the mileage, showing you the inside of the vehicle. They're starting it up, showing you the engine, and they're starting it up, and then they're taking it for a test drive. To take it for a test drive, they have someone that has the camera that's showing you what the speedometer is doing, showing you the temperature gauge and all that type of stuff. And as you're driving, they're focusing on certain things. Like they're showing you the steering wheel when they get up to 60, 70 miles an hour, on the interstate, showing you that there's no vibration on the wheels, so it's perfectly balanced. You don't have any, don't have any steering problems or any brake problems and this and that. Then when they get off the interstate, they're going to bring the car to a complete stop, and they're going to let it idle for about 3 to 5 minutes. So you're seeing, and while it's idling, they're going to have the camera on the temperature gauge. So you see that the temperature's not going, because if a car has got a problem with its radiator or anything to do with the heating, with overheating, it's going to happen when it's idle. Okay, I know that much about cars. It's going to happen when it is idling. And the best time to test that is when you come off of the interstate of the car being at a high rate of speed. So you come off of a high rate of speed, then you go to a complete stop, put it in park, and just let it idle. If that temperature gauge does not go up, you got yourself a pretty good engine. Okay, you're not gonna have, if you can run that car and you don't hear knocks or ticks or anything like that, your engine is sound. That means there's no cracks in the engine. No breaches within the engine or anything like that. So it's going to be a complete, showcase walk around, so that you can actually be able to look at the vehicle, take a virtual test drive, and know that you're getting a good vehicle. And then even after you get it, we're going to give everyone a 30-day money back guarantee. Okay, you get it for 30 days. If for any reason you don't like it, after 30 days you can return it. Now you got to pay for the transport of it coming back, but other than that, that's it. All right.
Nathan, come back to your seat.
Let's say that again now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess somebody was just talking. But I'm gonna show you what, and we have some like some vehicles on here to kind of show you, what type of vehicles that we're gonna be looking at. Like here are the type of vehicles we've got some on here. Like here's a 2012 Jaguar XF 4-door sedan, $44,449. That's your price. We're getting all these cars for less than $5,000. So that means, and we're only marking them up $1,000. That's that's going to be our total profit on every car is $1,000. So there's no negotiating. There's no, well, can you give me this one? Nope. We're not doing trade-ins. No trade-ins. No negotiating. This is straight. Purchase the vehicle, cash price vehicle. That's why they're all under $6,000. Y'all get it?
Are they clean title, Mr. Calvin?
Clean titles. Everything's under $6,000. Clean titles. Carfax, whole 9 yards. Okay, like this one right here is driven 147,296 miles. It's automatic transmission. That's the car right there, and that's the interior. And it's $4,449. Here's a BMW, 2013 BMW 7 Series, 4-door sedan, $750, $5,999, 183,308 miles, automatic transmission, white. Now these are just quick previews, but when we actually get the site up, you actually be able to go in and click on the video and do and have the virtual test drive, the walkthrough, the walk around, the whole 9 yards. Here is a 2013 Dodge Charger, the 4-door the RT Plus, rear wheel drive, $39.99, 153,351 miles. And y'all got to admit, these are some pretty nice vehicles. Okay, and we mostly getting them all from the port in Jacksonville when they come right off the ship. There's a wholesale broker down there that we get them from. Right, I mean they're right across the street, right there from the port, right?
Yes.
And Darren lives in the Jacksonville area, so I've got a sister-in-law and her son. They've agreed to be our filmologists, where they would actually go out there and they would like film it, and do the walk around, do the test drives for us and everything. Here's a 2007 an Audi Q7 Quattro, $49.99, 112,123 miles. All pretty clean cars. Here's another Audi convertible, A4, $49.99, 42,160 miles. Now this is a clean car. I actually thought about buying this one for my wife. Okay, because remember we're getting this car for $39.99, and we sell it for $49.99. I'm if I can find, I'm pretty sure this one's gone by now, but I was seriously thinking about getting this one for my wife. Okay, because that's a pretty clean car. You gotta admit that's pretty sharp car right there for a convertible. And then there's that Mercedes 2010 Mercedes-Benz C-Class, the C300 Sport, $49.99, 146,975 miles.
I want that.
Yeah, nice car. But these are just some of the stuff that we're working on, because we're always working on stuff, and we're gonna create this and have it where you all can either be salespeople or you can kind of do like a franchise or something like that. But we'll find a way to work it where you all can actually be sales representatives or franchise owners.
Mr. Calvin, I have a wholesale license in Maryland.
Whoa, there we go.
And then I have the Manham account. I can run them in the auction as well, just like
Yeah.
the stick I see in the window.
Yeah, I don't
We
want
could
to.
do that.
No, I don't want to go to auctions. Auctions is because here's the thing about auctions. Every car that we get has to be under has to be. We have to get it for under $5,000. And if you go to an auction, that's a waste of time because you're bidding, and someone's always going to bid against you, and you're going to spend more time there. You're going to spend more money going there and doing all this other stuff, and you're probably going to wind up getting maybe one or two cars, if that. A lot of times it's going to be a bust. I was in the
You
car
gotta pay a
business.
fee.
Exactly. I was in the car business, and I have done the auction there. I was a used car buyer in the car industry back when I was selling cars, and it became a used car manager. And I've been to plenty of auctions. And unless you got some serious money to spend, don't waste your time with auction. I like this because we know that we get these from the port, and the prices are locked. They don't negotiate, so we don't negotiate. When they tell us that this price on this car right here is $2,499, that's what it is. That's what we pay for it. We get it, and we sell it for $34.99. You see what I'm saying? We're not going there to compete with anybody. We're not going there and bidding on prices. It's first come, first serve. We show up, we tell them, okay, I want this car, this car, and that car. We pay for it, we got it, we out of there. You see how that business model works? Whole lot smoother than going to an auction.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Calvin,
Yeah.
wouldn't this kind of be another plus if we add it as a core product? Like me, I know, but I drive local now, but I'm in the truck driving 2-3 weeks at a time. You come home, you drive in style, you drive in luxury.
Yeah, I mean, it can be
You
a
think-
luxury car buying service for truck drivers. We can build it like that, but it's still something that's going to be to the general public, like all the other stuff
Yeah,
that we do.
yeah, I
We got
understand
stuff
that, but
that's kind of.
that is
But
probably trying to attract more drivers.
yeah,
to
I mean,
Insurance
you could.
USA
Yeah, I
if it's
mean, we could.
marketed right.
Yeah, we could definitely brand it that way. A luxury car buying service for for over the road truck drivers. For truck drivers, you're on the road. You really don't have time to go and test drive cars. You go to our site. You can do a virtual test drive. You can do the virtual walk around, get all the specs on the vehicle, get the Carfax, order all that type of stuff, and then you order it, and then we'll have it shipped to you. We have the auto haulers to bring it out. If you are an auto hauler, you can come pick up your own car if you want. Right? Instead of because it's going to be this price plus shipping, right? So and back when we first started this, we could still get auto haulers to move these cars for what, $300-$400, right, Darren, per car.
Yes.
But now that's changed a little bit.
I'm going to Stephanie's house. He's upstairs.
It's changed a little bit, so we
She's
still
gonna
can
house.
probably
Yeah, she moved to Covington.
Somebody please mute your mic. It's kind of hard trying to talk over people. But we can still get some auto haulers that can run these cars for $500 or $600. Okay, so us being in the industry gives us kind of that advantage, and so this could be branded as a luxury car buying service, a luxury used car buying service for truck drivers, something like that. Okay, then you got this right here. This is sharp. Little 2008. The
What's the
Pontiac.
website again? Is it electric cars under 6K?
That's it. Yeah, this is less than 6K luxury automobile. It's on Facebook right now. We don't have a website for it yet.
Oh, okay.
But this one right here, we could get this one for $49.99. We'll sell it for $59.99. Little convertible, sharp, little sporty convertible. There's that Hyundai Genesis, $49.99, 101,000 miles, blue, nice interior. Then you got there's another Jag. Y'all ain't gonna believe this one. $29.99, 2011 Jaguar XF, 4-door sedan.
You know why you do it.
161,457 miles. We got it. We could have got it for $19.99.
You should have got it. You should have got it.
and we will be selling it for $29.99. Now I did get my wife a white Jag. I got her one. It cost, I think I paid $3,000 for it. She got a white one. It had less miles. This one had 161,000 miles. The one I got my wife had 97,000 miles on it. Okay, and
I'll
it
just keep an eye on this site.
and the one that she got was a year newer. It was a 2000. The one that I got her was a 2012. And I got it for and I paid $29.99 for it. It had 97,000 miles, 97,640 miles on it. Beautiful white Jaguar. But like, see, good looking car, right? Good looking car. So there's a GMC Yukon hybrid, $39.99, 2008 model, 199,000, a little high mileage, but hey, it's a Yukon. It's a utility vehicle. Clean, as you can see. There's a 2013 model GMC Terrain, 131,000 miles, $44.99. And these are all right down at the port. Because you see, as they're coming off the ships, they're coming right. That's why you get them, because you're getting them straight off the ships. It's right there at the port. It's like there's a car broker right across from the port, and that's where we get them from.
It's in San Diego?
No, Jacksonville, Florida, man.
Oh, okay.
Florida. 2011 GMC Terrain, $54.99, 121,415 miles. Like that two-tone interior.
Yeah, that's good car.
Porsche, 2008 Porsche Cheyenne, $54.99, 104,089 miles, as you all can see here. We got some chats going on. I want a truck. Somebody said. Hold on. We don't have truck. Now we've got some truck-like stuff, but not a truck. We're doing both of the luxury type vehicles. There's your truck right there, that Hummer, that 2007 Hummer H3 SUV, $44.99, 192,735 miles.
And I think they can convert that to EV.
Yeah, I think you can take that top off right there. Look at that interior. That's pretty nice. Then you got that's the same 192,000 miles, $44.99, and that's the last one we have in the bunch, I think. Yeah, that's the last one we have in the bunch. But that gives you a good idea of the type of vehicles that we were going to be showcasing. It gives you a good idea of what we would be showcasing, type of vehicles that we would have. This is our coming soon, showcase. So kind of lays it out there for you. Pretty nice vehicles. And if I showed you all the actual port of where they come in at, it's just a sea of cars. Right there, it's just like a sea of cars. Like, how many acres was it there?
Yeah, I don't remember, but he'll get lost.
Yeah, you'll definitely get lost. It's like at least 20, 30 acres of just cars. Just cars.
More than Copart.
Yeah, more, yeah.
Oh, Copart don't have nothing on this.
Hey, nothing. Because they're coming right off. They're coming right off the ships. It's at the port. It's at the Jacksonville shipping port where the cars come in at. Some are coming from overseas. Some are coming from New York, all different places. And you just go there and you got your pick of the ones you want. Because if you can get them at the port, they price them and there is no negotiating. There's no bidding. You just go in there, you grab what you want and you pay for it and you out of there. So, you really can't beat it. My Range Rover, I bought it from there. My wife's Jag, bought it from there. The Cadillac we have, bought it from there. Okay, A lot of people see us riding and say, man, y'all got all these cars, y'all spending some money. No, my Range Rover had, my Range Rover had 45,127 miles on it.
You can drive.
Guess what I paid for it? I'm gonna show it to you. And guess what I paid for it? I paid $3,900 for this doggone thing. There it is right there.
Yeah.
There's my Range Rover, and there's the Cadillac. I paid more for the Cadillac. I paid for the Range Rover. I got this Cadillac has 67,000 miles on it. It's a 2011. This Range Rover is somebody's got some music in the background. It is really, I'm irritated. Will someone please mute your mic with that music? Thank you. I don't know who that is. Hold on.
Where's Arisha?
Who has that music in the background? Or something y'all got? A television set or something? Okay, Miss Pompey. All right. But yeah, this Range Rover right here. This is a 2010, 45,600 and some odd miles on it, clean. Okay. Like I said, I paid $39.99 for it. This right here, I paid $5,200. No, yeah, $5,200 is what I paid for this one. No, not take it back. It was $4,800. After with tax, tag, and title and stuff, it came up to be about $5,200, $5,300. But yeah, that's what I paid for that. And they're both clean vehicles. The only thing I had to do to the Range Rover, it had a small oil leak. $160 fixed it. Done. This right here. Matter of fact, yeah, I had to pay for that because my I've got the Endurance car warranty, like the aftermarket warranty, like Car Shield. Oh, by the way, don't get Car Shield. They don't want to pay for nothing, so don't get them. I switched to Endurance, and I had a what's the thing called? It was downshifted. My Cadillac was downshifting by itself, so I had to get a transmission shift module, like a computer thing for it, and it would have cost like $4,600 to get that replaced. And my Endurance aftermarket warranty paid for all of it, and they gave us a rental while that was at the Cadillac dealership being fixed. So and I think we pay $146 a month for the warranty on this one. I paid $137 for the warranty on this because the miles are so low. On my wife's Jag, I paid $157, $158 for that warranty on that one, and it covers all the drivetrains, 100% drivetrain coverage. Windows, motors, windows, computers, engine, transmission, all the major stuff, right? Because this one right here, the passenger side window wouldn't go down, and we bought it like that; it wouldn't go down. So we just held on to it and kept driving it without it being fixed. But once the car gets 2,000 miles on it, then your warranty kicks in, right? Once you put 1,000 miles. Once you put 1,000 miles on it, your warranty kicks in. So when we hit 1,000 miles, we took it in and the warranty paid for it. So and my wife has her work truck, which is a Nissan Titan. Beautiful truck, by the way. She got a Nissan Titan, and we paid $29.95 for it. So, I mean, you can live like you're spending a lot of money, but you ain't got to spend a lot of money, right? So
anybody can walk on and just buy, or you need a license?
No, I don't think Derry. No, you don't need a dealer's license to go there and buy it, but you need a dealer's license if you buy more. in Florida, you can only you can buy 4 cars per year, right, Darren, or 5?
5.
Yeah, 5 cars per year without a dealer's license. But anything more than 5 cars, you got to have a dealer's license. Yeah, because we reached our max for this year. We got to wait till February before we can buy a vehicle. Because last year we bought 5 vehicles. We had a convertible too that we got from down there. Paid $2,400 for the convertible, but we sold the convertible. There's the convertible right there. We sold that one. We sold that one. We bought it for $2,400. We sold it for $5,200. A beautiful car, beautiful convertible, But when we got the Jag and the Range Rover, we sold that one, and we sold it, and we made money on it. We bought it for $2,400, sold it for like $5,600, something like that. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful vehicle. This was the house that I was going to have built, but we bought this house here instead. And but anyway, let me get out of this. That's my old condo right there that we moved from. But yeah, you can get some pretty nice vehicles and stuff. And I mean, look, and I haven't financed a car, alone. The last time I financed a car, it was a headache. And following the advice of, here again, Mr. Brian Bean, saying that if you've got the means, don't ever finance a vehicle. Just pay cash for it. Like, he gets that that car bonus, but you saw the type of cars that he have. He have old school cars that he just buys outright. And plus, buying old school cars, they go up in value. They don't go down in value, right? So I've been taking a lot of his advice, but I'm not an old school car. I like driving them. I like the way they look, but I just don't know enough about them to because I don't fix cars. I'm not gonna get I would love to have a '67. What's the car?
Corvette.
No, God, no. No. I would love to have that.
Mustang.
No.
Evan Chevelle.
No. You're gonna trip out when I tell you what it is. I would love to have a '67 Olds 98 convertible.
Oh, all right.
Yes. Yeah, that's my thing. I would love to have a '67 Olds 98. See if I can pull.
Yeah, those are nice.
Let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, they're nice. Oh Lord, they're nice. You're talking about a classic car.
I'm talking about 72 Chevy Chevelle SS.
Yeah, that's nice too.
I had that in high school. I
Oh,
was rolling.
There's the old, now there's the Delta, there's the 88, the Delta 88 convertible. Y'all see that bad boy?
Right.
Now those are cars.
Those,
now look, that's a car. That's a car right there, y'all. That is a car. That's a car.
Diamond in the back, some rooftop.
Yes, sir, boy. That's the car right there, boy.
Up and go too, boy. You be like floating.
Yes, sir. That's the car. White wall tires and all. Yeah, that's a car. Either that or a '66 to a '69 Cadillac convertible with the suicide doors.
There you go.
That's what I'm into. But anyway, I digress. All right, questions. But yeah, that's what we're doing with the automotive thing. Look, we got a lot of stuff on the burner. And what I like to do is I like to have, like, if you all have some type of idea for a business or something that we could go into, hit me up. Okay, shoot me something, and I'll take a look at it. If I think it's, got some promise, we'll talk about it. I mean, you know what I mean? Because that's what it means to collaborate. Now we're all getting into this MWR thing, and we're all gonna have some, some expendable, money, some funds. So, kind of keep that in mind. As we're going through this whole thing, if you've got an idea about something or something that you think will make a great business, or, bring it to my attention, and we'll see if we can, put some heads together. And I mean, who knows? We may come up with the next Amazon, right?
Farming is the thing right now.
What?
Farming.
Oh yeah. So it's just but this is what it means to be in a network like this. And I like the path that we're on, especially now since we've come across the MWR. But that's sweet. That is sweet.
Yeah, it is.
That is sweet. That is sweet. Oh, now I'm gonna tell you a car that I almost bought. And not the Jag. This is the car that I almost got, and we had one, but it took them too long to get back to us. We was gonna buy this car, but it took them forever to respond to us, so we bought the Jag instead. But here, I'll show it to you. It was a what year was it? It was a 2013. 2013 Audi.
Audi?
Yeah. 2013 Audi A8.
I like Audis.
Yeah, and you would love this one. We had a lead to buy this vehicle right here.
You're that 13 A8.
Yeah, it's a 2000. It was black with the burnt orange interior.
Yeah.
Hold on, see if I can pull it up with the burnt orange interior. But it was black with the orange interior. See if I can find it. Yeah, it was this right here. It was a black one with the burnt orange interior. It was the Audi 8, but that's quite. I want the A8 because if you've ever been in an Audi A8, that is the epitome of luxury. There it is right here. I mean, the back seat of that thing is it's like riding in a limousine. Oh shoot, come on, get all this stuff out of the way. But I can't find one that shows you like the whole inside of the vehicle. This is just showing you little bits and pieces of it. But when I tell you this vehicle is like the epitome of luxury, I'm gonna have to get out of the interior. I'm gonna have to get rid of the interior because it's not showing me the whole vehicle. I'll go to the audio 8. All right. But these vehicles are nice and they're great running vehicles too. They I mean it's a Volkswagen. That's basically what it is. And Volkswagens, they are synonymous with just. I mean, you can't kill that car. I mean, you can't. But this was, we had a chance to buy that. It was between this and the Jaguar. And,
they were way too long for that one.
huh?
They didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, because we had been. I had done sent them the stuff and told them that we would wire them the money. We just and we just wanted them to do a visual test drive, a virtual test drive, and do it on FaceTime, do a FaceTime, test drive and everything. And they said, we get back with you. By the end of the day, 4 days later, they hadn't contacted us. And I'm calling them, going to voicemail. So then we
Somebody else
no,
for
they still had it.
wow.
Because after we bought the Jaguar, then they come calling about a week later. Here's what I think happened. I think they had somebody who had made them some promises, and they didn't buy it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
They was betting on they was betting on the wrong horse.
Mm-hmm.
We was ready. I was ready to go to the bank and wire the money the whole 9 yards. I had a truck ready to go pick it up. The way to transport. I'm ready to go pick it up the whole 9 yards.
Mm.
And they just kind of lollygagging around, and we wound up buying the Jaguar.
Mm.
But that's a clean car.
Car.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, say for instance in Florida, if we use up your 5 cars for the year, wouldn't you better purchase one in a business entity or something, or put in a land trust or something?
You come out better just getting your dealer's license, man. I mean, don't even try to go that route. I mean, because if it comes out that you did it, and then they're trying to hit you with fraud and hit you with all these fines, no, you ain't want to risk that. Just go ahead and spend a little money and get your dealer's license, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that will solve that problem. I mean, there's no need in trying to swindle your way through something, and it could cost you more than you had bargained for. Doing stuff like that. Just go ahead and do what you need to do and get your dealer's license and be done with it. But yeah, this car here was awesome, man. I mean, and my wife wanted this car too, bad. She really wanted this vehicle, but then she saw that. She saw the Jag. She's like, okay, yeah, I'll go with the Jag. But this was the epitome of luxury.
Yeah, that's nice. That's luxury.
Yeah.
Look how much put all that room back there.
Yeah. But like I said, this is stuff that you all will soon be able to, take part in because, I mean, look.
You need choice.
Just make sure you connect with your financial experts. Get your stuff going. Get your private reserve accounts set up. Get involved in the land banking. Get your credit straightened out. Let them go to work for you. And you can look at stuff like this and not worry about how you're gonna pay for it.
Right.
I mean, seriously. I mean, people look at us now and they're like, y'all got four vehicles. Then what are y'all gonna do with 4 vehicles? Well, actually, we got 6 vehicles. We bought one for her dad and bought one for my mom. That's still in one for her dad is in my name, and the one for my mom is in her name. So I mean, it's nice to be in a position where you don't have to worry about how you're gonna pay for stuff. Right. And I wish I had known about that private reserve banking, because then I could have got these cars, right?
Yeah.
Borrowed the money from myself and then paid myself the interest and collected the interest on paying ourselves back. But but here again, it goes back to that knowledge thing. And this is a great platform because we are sharing knowledge, and knowledge is wealth. Now, I know y'all heard that a lot of times before. Knowledge is wealth, right? You heard that before, but now you really realize just how true that is. You really starting to realize just how true that is. We've all heard that. We've heard that 1,000 times. Knowledge is wealth. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is wealth. Knowledge is wealth. And now you realize the only difference between rich people wealthy people and poor people is knowledge. That's the only difference.
Man.
The only difference. That's it. So I don't care who you are. You could be on welfare and you still blow an extra amount of, a certain amount of money every single week, don't you?
Every day.
Everybody blows a certain amount of money every day. You could be working at a day labor job and only making $8, $9. Well, now what's the minimum wage now? It's like $9 an hour now.
Yeah, I think. Hey,
So yeah, you can be working on a day labor job making $9 an hour, and then we can show you how to redo your taxes to where you increase, your take home pay by an extra $300 to $600 per week. Whoa!
Right.
And then they can show you how to invest that and put that into a private reserve account and just build on that, right?
They do training, right? They do that training on that.
Yeah. That's the whole reason why we're and all that stuff is in your back office too, right? Everybody, it's in your back office.
Right.
You got all this stuff. It's in your back office, but here's the thing though. You don't need training. You got access to experts who do it for you.
Let them do it for
Yeah. All you got to do is submit your stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, look, that goes back to what we were saying. You don't have to be smart to be wealthy. You don't. You think wealthy people are not that smart, man? They're not. Some of the wealthiest people in the world are dumb as a rock. But they got somebody who do know what to do to help make them wealthy. Right?
Right.
And now you all have access to the same type of experts for less than a cup of coffee a day. Knowledge. Game changers. I get excited about this stuff. I'm so excited about this, man. I've been doing, basically, I've been doing some other stuff too, but I've been spending a lot of my time MWR, and I've been revamping all my social media pages. I've been creating I got a new Instagram that's MWR now. Let's see if I can pull up Instagram. See if I can remember my Instagram account. Let's see here. What's my Instagram? Hold on. Gotta pull it up on my phone first of all, and I can tell you what it is. What's my Instagram? The new one I just did. But this tells you how serious. And I just did like an ad campaign on Instagram. Well, I'm paying like $600 to advertise.
What do you use? What's your handle on Instagram?
Hold on. I think it's RBBS LLC. But
okay.
I'm changing it. But I can't change my whatchamacallit right now because I've changed it twice already. But I've changed my name on it though. My name on it is
MWR.
No, shoot, come on, move. Okay, my story. All these new accounts, it's kind of hard trying to figure out.
I'm telling you, my book is like
I know it's kind of hard trying to figure out
a black book bigger than a smaller black book.
Yeah, hold on. Highlights more. See the post. I'm trying. All right, there it is. All right. My handle is the RBBS LLC, but the name on it is From Homeless to Millionaire. You have to have something catchy so people will see it. They all want to follow you. You know what I mean?
Right.
You found it?
No. On this, I don't have an Instagram account. I'm gonna get me one.
What is it, Calvin?
It's RBBS LLC is the handle. Give me a second. Let me hold on. Let me get this out of the way. I think that's it. Nope, that's not my password. Hold on here. Maybe I got my RBBS LLC. Maybe I got my wrong. Hold on here. Hold on. Let me see what my email address is. I got all these doggone accounts. All right. How do I? Oh, let me go to my profile. Edit my profile. All right, that's my website. What's my email address? Let's try this. I think it's training.
I
Come
typed in
on.
the name, but I can't see it come up.
It's not pulling up on the RBBS LLC.
No, I seen something else that says it's R&B Business Solution.
No.
Thanks you.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's it right here. Put in
The RBBS.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah, the RBBS.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The RBBS.
What is it? D as in dog?
Yeah, no, D as in THE.
Okay, I missed it.
Like the RBBS LLC, like the RBBS Logistics Learning Center.
Oh, okay.
The RBBS LLC. But yeah,
Okay.
but this is it right here. This is my Instagram page. This is my new promo that I just did, and this is going out to like 100,000 people on Instagram. I'm paying like it's like $350 for 30 days to run this promo right here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and see what it just says. Like, do you know your millionaire date? Do you have a millionaire date? You know, thousands of people are making wealth real and learning the date they will become millionaires, starting with an instant pay raise. Find out how you could be next. And then it's got the little thing down there, you know. So, and then I've got other stuff like this right here. You know, I'm posting stuff, you know, doing my little selfies and stuff. I got this right here. Same thing. Right here. Do you know your millionaire date? You know, so, you know, I'm, you know, putting this stuff out there so people can, you know, see it, and it kind of perks their interest. You know, it's kind of like you like showing your lifestyle, and you know, you're talking about, you know, MWR and, you know, and all that type of stuff. Like on this one, I put like on what is this? Is that me? Yeah, that's me. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's at the little place we was at Tallyfish. Got our little, you know, videos and stuff. We did. I've got like this one right here. There's another campaign that I did. You know, got the instant pay raise right here. And up showing them. No. I'm like, you know, would you like an instant pay raise? No, I put down here like, you know, earning 6 figures monthly, and this is my office. Would you like an instant pay raise? Message me. You know, it's just stuff like this. You know, this is like word of mouth branding. You know, and people follow this type of stuff. You know, they'll look at it, oh, this is not, you know, some picture he pulled off the internet. This is like, you know, this person's real life. And that's what we mean by, oh, there's the video of the convertible that we just sold. As you can see here, that's the convertible we sold. Yeah, she riding around with the dogs and whatnot. And like I said,
It's like the dog.
Yeah,
That's
we paid $2,400 for that car and sold it for around $5,500.
that's how you do it.
Yeah, I mean, and that was a nice convertible. I mean, I used to love driving that convertible. I mean, I looked kind of cramped in it, but I was I was in it. I was driving that thing like we're going out of style, and it was quick too. Little Mitsubishi
Eclipse.
Spider,
Oh,
Mitsubishi
okay.
Spider convertible.
Yeah.
So we made some money on it. Picked up for 2,400. The only thing wrong with it, you see that little dent right there? Y'all see it down there?
Oh yeah.
That was that's the only ding on the car. Other than that, beautiful vehicle. Perfect color, great color, black convertible top, beautiful vehicle. But
It's all about making money.
yeah. And there's a Cadillac right there, because we had bought both those, around about the same time. And I was back at the apartment complex where we were staying at the time. But yeah, I'm starting all my, I'm revamping everything. Like, my profile here, it says, do you know your millionaire date? No. Do you have one? Thousands are making wealth real and learning the date they will become millionaires. That's my whatchamacallit right there. That's on my profile. So when anyone is looking at my profile, I put something here that kind of catches people, from homeless to millionaire. That's a true story. And when people see stuff like that, they want to know, let's see who this is, or let me see how they did that. And then when they come there, we're talking about what? Wealth building. Okay, so you want to create these captivating pages. Okay, you want to create a captivating page. You don't just want to create a page that just has your name on it, right? I mean, somebody see your name, Calvin Butler. Who the hell is that? They're gonna go follow J-Lo. LeBron James. That's a name that they're gonna follow, right?
Right.
You gotta give people a reason to follow you. So when they see a name like homeless, from homeless to millionaire, you don't even see my name nowhere on this, do you? No, exactly. You want to put, like a persona up, so something that people can recognize and people can identify with, or say to themselves, you know what, this guy went from homeless to a millionaire. Let me see. Let me tune in. And then when they get there, it's actually something of real substance. It's showing them how you did it. It's showing them, what you need to do so you can do the same thing. And that's how you spark the interest. And then you have down there your website. So they click on it. And where does it take them? Right there, capture page.
Right.
So that's what you want to do. You want to create your social media pages to where it sparks their interest, and it ties in what you do with your real life. So people, because they can go on any thing and find a commercial, but when they see somebody that's actually doing it and in their real life, that's more compelling, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot more compelling, because then they realize that they can do it too. All right, let's check in on our YouTube stuff here real quick. Let's check in on our YouTube stuff. See what we got going on YouTube. I know we got some live stuff going. Give me a minute. Let it recirculate, see what's going on. All right, let's see what we got going on with YouTube. Let's see if we got any questions on here. All right. All right, let's see here. Lena Johnson says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Lena. Nice to have you on here. I need that millionaire status date, y'all. See, all right. Now, see, these are all this stuff goes towards, getting people in on stuff. Here's Mr. James Baldwin, who is already in. As a corporation, we should invest into getting A8 certified to bid on local, state, and federal contracts. Being a minority-owned corporation increases the chances of winning bids. That's a good idea. That's something that down there, that's what my wife does. She has her own cleaning. She's a contractor and she has her own cleaning service. Okay, and she does like bids on like government contracts when they're building like banks and and federally funded banks and housing complexes and all that type of stuff. And her being a minority and a woman, she's a double minority, right? So that's how she gets a lot of her bids. I mean, you gotta know how to play the game. Like I said, the last bid she got, 425 unit apartment complex, $500 per unit. Getting it cleaned up, getting these apartments cleaned up and stuff. So, learn to play the game or the game plays you. One or the other. Okay. All right. That's gonna about do it for tonight. It's getting close to about 10 o'clock, and don't forget, tomorrow night we're having MWR training. Okay. Now, some people from MWR may tune in. They may jump in with us tomorrow night. Actually, they had a meeting tonight that started at 9 o'clock. I kind of forgot about it. But tomorrow night, I think they've got one that starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow night too. So tomorrow night we'll have our meeting, and then we'll put the link up to where you all can go to their meeting too again on tomorrow night. So if you got anybody you want to invite, that would be a good time, to invite them on to take a look at the program and let them pitch it for you. So, and then next Monday, they're having their their training every Monday night, I think Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and then they have their training with us. They're going to start doing it every Thursday night starting next week. So next week we'll be having MWR sponsored training with the MWR management. They will be with us next Thursday night, and we will be going to their Zoom. Yeah, we'll be going to their Zoom account for our Thursday night trainings. But those Thursday night trainings are going to be dedicated to us, to our team. All right. So let's make a good show and try to have plenty of people that we invite to those meetings. Okay. Let's get out there. Let's share what we have. Share all your stuff, and let's try to get people to attend our the MWR the Thursday night meetings and the Monday night meetings or the Tuesday night meetings or just whatever. They'll just try to get people in so that they get a chance to experience the excitement and everything that's going on with MWR. All right, y'all.
All right, sir. Please, do we know what time for tomorrow night? For the MWR.
We're starting tomorrow at 6:45. Not 7 o'clock. No, we start at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
But the following Thursday, we're going to start at 6:30. Okay, next Thursday, we're going to start at 6:30 because they're going to be on, and we want them to get on and be able to do their thing, and because they got a lot of stuff that they that they've got to do too. So for them to be taking that time to be with us every Thursday night, that's very generous, of them. So let's try to make it worth their while. All right, everybody. Don't forget. Share your stuff on Facebook. I can't get on. I've got another 3 days and about 10 hours before I can get on Facebook. Okay, so that means y'all got to kind of pick up the load. Okay, once I'm back, I'm gonna be hitting it heavy and hard with MWR. Y'all already know that. All right, I'm gonna create an entire Facebook page. I'm gonna create a Facebook page and a Facebook group. Our own team, assurance, MWR Financial Assurance USA team, or I think it's going to be called MWR Financial Team Assurance USA. Okay, so I'm going to create a Facebook group and a Facebook page, and I want everybody to join it. And I pitched the idea of the 100 Strong to Mr. Bean, and he loves it. Now, y'all remember what we talked about with the 100 Strong?
Yes.
Instead of now replace JP Morgan Chase with what?
100 plus 100 club.
Huh? No. Remember that the thing with the 100 Strong was to get 1,000 entrepreneurs or business owners. Once we get up to 1,000 entrepreneurs in the 100 Strong, then we have the fundraisers twice a year. 90-day fundraisers. And from the fundraisers, everybody puts in $1,000, which gives us $1 billion into an investment banking account, right? Instead of putting it into the JP Morgan investment banking account, what would be a good place for us to put that money?
Private account.
There you go, boy. Somebody's thinking. The private reserve account. And what else? The land banking.
Banking, yeah.
God, for y'all.
He's like, I'll be riding across on a horse.
Y'all some sharp people. Now, think about that now. We have 1,000 of us, right? We having the fundraisers. We have 2 fundraisers per year, 90 days each. We take $1,000 from the fundraiser. We put it into the private reserve account. The next time we have a fundraiser, right? The second one, we take that $1,000 and we put it into what? The land banking account. That's $1 million in each one. Also, at the same time, each one of you all separately from the money you raise from your fundraisers, right? Because you're gonna raise more than $1,000 in a 90-day fundraiser. If you just wash cars every other week, every weekend, you can do $1,000, at a weekend. Just you can do $1,000 a day, doing a car wash, right?
Right.
Right. I mean, you charge $10 a car. You're gonna get, in the course of a weekend, you probably get 50 cars. You're gonna wash, right? So if you're doing that for 90 days, every weekend, 2 days, every Friday and Saturday, or every Saturday and Sunday, or whatever the case may be, and you get 50 cars a day, that's 100 cars. You charging $10 a car, that's $1,000, right?
Right.
Right. And if you're doing that for 90 days, every weekend, what do you got? You got 4 weekends each month? 3 months? That's 12 weekends, right?
Yes.
Right. So that means you gonna raise about $12,000, right? At least $12,000. So you want to put 1,000 of it towards the 100 Strong account, and the other $11,000 you're gonna put towards your own what? Private reserve account and your land banking account. You see how we're doubling up? As a group, we got $1 million in one account, and we're doing that each year. We put $1 million into our private reserve account. You all are putting 11 to 12 grand, doing it twice a year. So that's 24 grand or 22 grand you put into your private reserve account. Put $1 million into our group private reserve account, and $1 million going into our land banking account. And you all are putting 22 grand into your what? Your land banking account. Look, man. I mean, then I turned us on to something, and we finna turn it out. I mean, I'm serious. Knowledge is gonna make us wealthy, and that's all that separates the wealthy from the poor. It's knowledge. Now we got the knowledge. Ain't no going back. I can't unlearn it.
Right.
I'm not gonna get amnesia. You know, I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow morning. What's MWR? No, I can't unlearn it. No. There is no looking back now. It's time to just keep pressing forward and make this take this as far as we can take it. There's no need in half stepping. No, I've been half stepping for what, 55 years, right?
Right.
So I ain't got time to half step. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about 10 years behind the gun. I wish I'd have jumped on some of this stuff 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Like 22, yeah.
Oh my God. I'm trying to turn my daughter on this stuff now.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? She's 23 years old. I'm trying to turn her on to it now.
And that's the people we need to be adding, that age group.
Yes, exactly. Need to start, and not just that age group. We need to be talking to I'm exposing 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds to this type of stuff, because that's the age you're most impressionable. That's the age when you most grasp stuff. So we need to start volunteering our time to go to schools or have Zoom meetings with teenagers about money, about investing, about land banking, about private reserves account. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Set up something with your church organizations to talk to the youth, about this type of stuff. Because for generations we didn't have these type of conversations, right?
Right.
I mean, we just didn't have these type of conversations. Now, look at us. We're on Zoom and we're talking grown folk stuff. We're not on Facebook chat group or a Facebook, group talking BS or about
other people.
Girl fights or whatever this is, just whatever they talk about. That's not what we're talking about. We're on here talking grown folk stuff. I mean, true wealth building. And it's real. It's real. It's not theory. It's not something we dreaming about. It's real. It's happening right now. Mr. Agard is up to $200 and some a day right now. And he just started a day ago, a couple of days ago, right?
He's up to 200.
Mr. Agard, where you at right now?
Is he there?
Mr. Agard, are you still on here?
His mic is not on.
Okay, but I think he told me earlier. He told us earlier that he was up to $218 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he hasn't even added anybody.
It's just from our group, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And he was just at 98 yesterday, huh?
Yeah, he was just at 98 yesterday. So you see what I'm saying? I mean, come on, y'all. Let's don't sleep on this, man. Don't sleep on it.
Right.
So, I mean, this is too valuable to fall asleep on. It's too valuable just to sit back and say, well, I'm gonna let Calvin build this for me. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Because you're doing yourself. I mean, you're doing yourself a disservice. Don't do that. Get in touch with your financial expert. Get your stuff submitted. Get them to working on your credit. Get them to working on lowering your taxes. Get them to working on your private reserve banking. Get them to working on your land banking. Put these people to work. I mean, you got them. You're paying them. You might as well put them to work. Okay? Because that could be the difference between. Because think about this now. Think about this. Mr. Bean, the Hardens, both those brothers, and the young lady we saw the other night, and the other people we saw, they started this thing about 8-9 months ago.
Yeah, so we're not too far behind.
Exactly. They started this 8-9 months ago, and Mr. Bean is already at 10 G's a day.
10 G's a day. Now, I
10
get 10 G's, I can help you.
a day. That's not including his what? What do he got on his car bonus, y'all?
3,000.
3,000 a month on his car bonus every month. Mr. Harden and his brother is at what? I think he's at $2,500. No, 5,000 per day. He's at 2,500 on his car bonus, 2,000 on his car bonus. Mr. Harden is doing it. Chuck is doing it part-time. He's still working, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's at what? I think he's at $1,000 a day.
Yeah.
and 500, a month, his car bonus. Come on, man. And the young lady who was on with her, she's at her millionaire status. She's 8, 9, 10 grand a day. I mean, yeah, 8, 9, 10 grand a day.
Wow.
I mean, they got 2 young ladies, both of them, they hit their millionaire status. And these people have been doing this for less than a year, man.
Right.
Think about that for a moment. What did you do in the last 3 years, and look at what they did in less than a year?
They are superheroes.
No, they just acted on the knowledge that they gained.
Right.
That's all they did. That's all y'all got to do. Each and every last one of y'all have the knowledge. Even the people that we're sharing it with now on YouTube, everybody who sees this has the knowledge. But the knowledge ain't going to do nothing for you if you don't act on it. Right? So let's take action. That's where we're at right now. We got the knowledge. We got the experts. Let's use them. Let's take action. And 5 months from now, 2, 3 months from now, we'll all be grinning from ear to ear. 2020 was I ain't gonna say it, but y'all know 2020 was that, was a mother, right? Right?
Right.
Yes, sir, but it could be a blessing too.
Yeah, but 2020 was also a blessing for us
some
too,
people. Yeah.
because here's what I think about it. If it wasn't for the pandemic, we would not be sitting here right now on a Zoom call because everybody been so busy still doing their regular things.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be exposed to this type of knowledge. We wouldn't be exposed to the MWR, to the ORDP, to Assurance USA, to none of this if it wasn't for the pandemic.
But there's a bunch of scams out there.
See, there's a plan in everything. What's the old saying that I told y'all a while back? When there's blood in the streets, that's the time to buy. That's the time to make money. Right?
Right.
Okay. One of the richest men in history said that. I think his name was Albert Rothschild. I think that's what his name was. I don't want to be misquoting people, but I think that's who it was. I think it was Rothschilds, if I'm not mistaken. When there's blood in the streets, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Rothschild. Yep, when there's blood in the streets, there it is right there. Yep, that's who said it. Baron Rothschild. When there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own, it's the time to buy. I need to find the whole quote though. Let me find the whole quote. There's right there. Baron Rothschild, an 18th century British nobleman and member of the Rothschild banking family, is credited with saying that the time to buy is when there's blood in the streets. He should know Rothschild made a fortune buying in the panic that followed the Battle of Waterloo against Napoleon.
That's in a word too. I've seen that too before.
Yeah.
Too.
That's a famous quote. That's a famous quote. So when there's
Two
blood in the
farmers.
streets.
One
Yeah.
didn't plant seed, and the other one did.
Yep. And and another very rich man, someone that we are more familiar with right now, he made us. I think he said that when it comes to like the stock market, or when it comes to the market, his saying was when others are fearful, you should be greedy. When others are greedy, you should be fearful. I think I said that right. I believe I said that right. When others are fearful, that is right there. And that was said by Warren Buffett. Okay. Act greedy when others are fearful and reap enhanced returns under the right set of circumstances. So so those are some I take advice from people who are wealthy any day. They're taking advice from somebody who's flat broke. and the thing about that is this, and y'all have heard me say this a lot too. Only 10% of the population is wealthy, and only 1% of the population is independently wealthy. So my thing is, why would you listen to the 90%, to the other 90% who ain't done a damn thing? Right?
That's your circle.
Because you'll find a whole lot of people that'll tell you, that shit ain't gonna work. That ain't no thing. You just wasting your time. You can't become no business owner from a homeless shelter. What's wrong with you, man? You find a whole bunch of people saying that, but you're only gonna find one or two that say, man, look here, you own this something. Stick with it.
Right.
Go for it. You don't want to listen to the masses, because the masses ain't doing the damn thing. That's why 90% of the population is, broke.
Protest instead of tearing up buildings, instead of putting their money where your mouth is.
Exactly. You want to listen to the 10% and the 1 percentile. You don't want to listen to the 90%, because they ain't doing nothing. That's why they're saying it, because they either don't know or they just too afraid to try.
Right.
So and I'm not neither one of those. Now that I know, I'm definitely not afraid to try. So let's go for it. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow night for our MWR dedicated training. Y'all have a good night. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank y'all on YouTube for attending. We appreciate y'all, joining in with us. If you're seeing this on YouTube now or later, take advantage of some of the stuff that we're putting out, the knowledge that we're putting out. Get in contact with us. Send us an email, give us a call. Y'all, you can call my cell phone number. I don't mind, 850-666-0446. Shoot us an email over at info@nocheapfreight.com. Go to our and go to our websites at the Assurance USA Corporation. Get involved because the stuff that we're talking about is going to change lives. It's going to change our lives. It's definitely it's going to change a whole bunch of people's lives. It's going to make a lot of people wealthy. So you got the knowledge, so there's no need in staying broke when you got the knowledge. All right, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow night.
All right,
Tomorrow, 6. 7.
Good night to everybody.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good
Good night,
night.
everybody.
Good night.